We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Friends and family on Discord and Telegram. Families and friends will prosper. Let's pick up for business. Okay, everyone, we are marking up GBP CAD. Let's take a look at the market, what's going on. We're going to grab our red pen. So back in November 1st, the market started off. It started off right into a direction of a support. From there, the market pushed up into area of resistance. It just consolidated up and down, buy, sell, try to reach up to higher highs, wasn't able to. It shortened itself here, retested something in its previous areas. From there, the market pushed back down, broke previous areas of support to come right back into previous areas of support. Wasn't able to hold, try to probably push back up to areas of higher highs, broke back down, had a few pushes back to the bottom, created new lower lows that it has ever been in. It actually consolidated for a few years, up and down in here, up and down, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. From there, we got the breakout, came back to retest previous areas, broke out again, retest previous areas, came back up. We got three wicks to the top here. So when we got them 3 wicks to the top, it shows that the market is not pushing up any further. The market will and may just turn around. Sometimes it doesn't, most of the time it does. But seeing these 3 wicks, definitely not coming up. And we can see that market push right down, retested previous areas of resistance to push down further. Actually went right back into the close areas of lower lows. It's the resistance top, and it's doing what it did in previous areas when it was at lower lows. Buy and sell, top and bottom, top and bottom, top and bottom, all the way through. Now we just got to see what the market's going to do. Is it going to break out to head to the top of this area of high highs, or is it going to break out to go to back to lower levels of the market has ever been and back in these years? So we got to identify what's going on, and let's see what trend we in, either up, down, or sideways. So we did finish up market structure, and we identified that the market has put itself back into lower lows, and we trying to come out of lower lows. Now we're going to see if the market will come out of lower lows to reach into areas of higher highs. So the market is in a consolidation phase. It's breaking out. It could be a slight uptrend. We are not for sure, so we're going to mark this up a little different. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to grab our trend line. As the market being lower lows, it's trying to come out of it. So right now we're going to call it an uptrend. If we see a reversal and it does something else later on, that's fine. But for right now, we can sit here and say the market is headed for an uptrend. If we go down the time frame, we see differently, we'll just change our direction. But for right now, we are in an uptrend. Let's place our SR lines. What we're going to do is look for price action, which is that last red candle. So we can see that price is trying to break all this area here. So we can just drop something right here, SR line. From there, the next level up the market was trying to break will be this peak right here. And then let's say if the market turns back down from price action, how far would it go? It will be somewhere in this inverted peak in this area here. So we're going to head down the time frame, and we're going to tighten up our SR lines between the red lines. And we're going to start with the top-down analysis. We are going to head from the top of this SR line, working our way down, and we're going to look for peaks. Here is a peak here, perfectly lined up to the other side. We have a few peaks here. There's something going on in here, and there's also something going on in here. And we may have another inverted peak here. So something's going on. Something like it's going on in this area right here. And we probably have one more, which would be here. Okay. So this is our SR lines completed. We are going down the time frame. We're going to look for patterns for entry. And after we find patterns of entry, I'll take our trade. To identify patterns for entry, what we're going to do is you guys will go to Google. You would type in Forex pattern cheat sheets. And you will go to images and you will look at all the images on the Forex pattern cheat sheets to memorize what you see in the market. When you memorize the patterns, you will understand how to take entries and where to take your trades at and what makes sense. So we can see that price is respecting our trend line. It kind of broke through it just because I didn't line up tightly. But I do understand the concept, and it is, we got a little bit of leakage here, and the market pushed up, retest, retest, retest. So we're looking for some type of engulfing or some type of pattern that's going to happen here for the market to push up. So let's say if we don't see anything here, so what we can do is we can grab our shade, grab our highest high, grab our lowest low, and if we wait around this area, we're going to see some type of pattern form. Go down the daily time frame to see if we see something. And I think I see a pattern right here. Let me go down the time frame more to see if I can identify it. Yeah, so I see it on the daily, and I'm going to tighten it up right here. So what the market look like it's doing is not 100% sure. It's not fully clear because the market didn't form itself. But what GCAD is doing, like I see a push down here. That's the first leg of the double bottom. This will be the second leg of the double bottom. It's trying to form a third leg of the double bottom, and then we'll get that push up. That retest is going to happen somewhere here or up here further down. But the retest is going to happen somewhere in this area, and then we'll get that push up to the next SR line. So we're looking for some type of entry for that engulfing pattern to take it to this SR line, to that SR line. So if we go down the time frame, if we set our start position and we found entry at this SR line and we're going to take it to the next SR line, that will give us a total of 141 pips. That is an amazing move. That's an amazing trade. If the market would turn around on us and it would go for the low, let's take a look at how many pips we can be looking at for a stop loss. So if we found entry somewhere on our red line, I don't know when the pattern is going to show itself, but what I see here on the 4 hour, there's another formation of a W, a double bottom, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, and this is where the retest happened at, and then the market's supposed to push up, but it just pushed down, but it went back into previous areas, trying to go back to previous areas of support, but there's a chance that it can bounce and hit this support and then come up out of that and then go back up. So if we found entry somewhere on the SR line, once the pattern will form itself, it will give us an amazing move of 141 pips on the way up. On the way back, it will be 30 pips on the way on the low, which is an amazing trade. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention.